What's up guys, it's Tom here and welcome to episode 1 of the FIFA 19 Liverpool career mode. The FIFA 19 season starts right now on my channel. I can do 2 episodes. If you want to see a double upload tomorrow, make sure to smash the like button. Can we get this video to 1,000 likes? We will choose, of course, my favorite club, Liverpool, and we will have a whopping 94 million transfer budget, as you can see, and the club worth has gone up significantly from last year. It's now more than £2 billion. Let me ask you guys, what kind of transfers do you want to see? Which players should I sign in the first summer transfer window with that almost £100 million? Leave your comments right now suggesting me transfers, and also if you see a transfer that you want in a comment, make sure to like that comment, and the top voted comments will be the players that I will most likely sign. If you are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe because I'm going to upload a lot of career mode content and also Ultimate Team on my channel. Turn on the bell notification because you don't want to miss the FIFA 19 career mode episodes coming this week and next week on my channel, because I will be doing double uploads of the Liverpool career mode until the 10 hours run out of EA access. So pumped for this. So now there is ultimate difficulty if you go to the match difficulty, which is brilliant. So I will play on ultimate difficulty. I want to make this as hard as possible. So I recreated the Champions League groups the same way that they are in real life. The Red Star Belgrade are not on FIFA 19, so I put Dinamo Zagreb into the Liverpool group, and I'm really looking forward to this Champions League campaign because we have so many group of deaths, and especially my group with Napoli and Paris Saint-Germain is going to be fascinating. So we will have the first transfer window enabled, of course, and I already downloaded the updated squads, so I'm going with the current squads. And we get a pre-season tournament invite to start off this career mode, and I want to have probably the highest, potential prize money, and I want to play big teams because the pre-season is even more exciting when you are playing big teams, and I will use this pre-season to try out the young players and to see which ones will we keep, which ones will be loan out, and also to test myself against the legendary AI. And here is the awesome new animation. The Champions League draw is made and Liverpool is out of the hat, and of course the fixture list will be announced, and here it is, results of the draw. Of course we already know the results, but next season when you finish in the Champions League phase, it will be awesome to find out what kind of group you will get, this way that you can go in the menu and you can have a mini Champions League draw. And I would have, of course, loved to see a lot more new career mode features, but at the moment it looks like that's what we get, so that's what we should appreciate. I want to keep a positive mindset about FIFA career mode, and I'm hoping that next year they will add more new features to FIFA career mode. But at the moment I'm just really excited to play this game because I have so many awesome ideas for awesome videos for you guys. Let me know what kind of FIFA 19 videos do you want to see on my channel, leave a comment. So I'm checking the different competitions. We will play Juventus at Bayern Munich in pre-season, and I like this new layout, and you can change between competitions very easily. And look at this, the Champions League layout looks, oh my goodness, it looks fantastic, and it's so easy to scroll through the groups. It's not laggy anymore. And look at this, the Europa League layout is also in the game, and it's very easy to scroll through the different groups. You can check the fixtures on the right side and you can see the league table on the left side, so it's a lot more cleaner than FIFA 18 was, which I really like, to be honest. So first of all, let's see the board objectives. Of course, they want me to reach the Champions League final, they want me to win the FA Cup, and also within 2 seasons they want me to win the Premier League title. I don't think reaching the Champions League final is going to be happening, because I will make this series very, very difficult and very hard. So in the first season, I think we will just build the team up even more, and let's see where that takes us. Youth development is low priority, but brand exposure is high priority. But I usually complete those, and of course, you know, they want me to finish in the top 4, they want me to win the FA Cup. Financial priority is also quite low. And you know, guys, that I'm a huge fan of Nabil Fekir, so straight away I'm shortlisting him. He is an 85 overall rated player, 44 million is his value, and he has, of course, brilliant, you know, agility and balance. He's not the fastest player, but he's a very good finisher, 82 finishing. The other player who I'm shortlisting is Leon Bailey, and I'm scouting him because I want to find out his rating. And he has, interestingly, a release clause, which is 52 million pounds, and that's very interesting. And now, this year, guys, you can actually search players who have a release clause, and you can actually, for example, search the Premier League and see what kind of players have release clauses in their contracts, and you can actually check their value and their release clause. Well, the players who are 82 rated or above, for example, Cesar Azpilicueta, 35 million is his value, and his release clause is 68 million. Wow, Chelsea did a really big contract there. For example, David De Gea's release clause, 122 million. This is a brand new feature on FIFA 19 that you can actually search for players who have release clauses, and I think you can find some bargains. For example, if you further progress in the career mode, and for example in 2 seasons, for example, if a club doesn't update a player's contract, doesn't increase their release clause, it could actually happen that the player is worth more than his release clause actually is on the game. So I think it will be fascinating to see whether that happens or not. So at the start of this career mode, I cannot see any players whose release clause is anywhere near their actual value. But as the career mode progresses, I think we will have more and more young players who outgrow their release clause maybe, and then you can get some real bargains on your side. Let's look for between 16 and 27-year-old free agents, and let's actually just scroll through them, and let's see if we can sign any like hidden talent that is in the free agent list. I'm not sure. So I didn't really find any hidden gem free agents, but what I really like is they updated the player faces of the regen players, the young players, and the generic players. So at the moment I shortlisted just 2 players, Leon Bailey and Nabil Fekir, but of course we will have other players that are linked with Liverpool. For example, another player that is heavily linked with Liverpool, Adrien Rabiot. I made some videos on that he is actually looking to maybe sign for Liverpool, but he's a big Liverpool fan, and his contract is up at the end of the season, so we might be able to sign him in January on a pre-contract transfer. So I don't think we should waste 29 million on signing him. Maybe we should just wait until the January transfer window opens, and that's a realistic transfer in my opinion, because in my opinion Rabiot, it certainly could happen that he could sign a pre-contract with Liverpool in real life. And another player is Christian Pulisic, and this is very interesting. I'm not sure what the potential Pulisic has, but he has a 31 million release clause, and if we pay that or close to that, I think we get ourselves a real bargain, because as you can see, he's lightning quick and he has 69 finishing, which could be trained up, but he has 4-star skills, and I think he will outgrow that 31 million release clause, which means that ultimately he will become a 40 to 50 million pound player, and then we got ourselves a real bargain. What I like to do at the beginning of each career mode is look through the squad and, you know, send players out on loan, the young players, maybe transfer list some players. So we have Shamal George and Bogdan on loan. We have Mignolet in the squad. I think I will add Mignolet to the transfer list because Mignolet really wants to leave, and Karius will definitely leave to Besiktas, so I will add Karius to the transfer list as well. And of course Alisson, I will block offers for Alisson because we don't want to sell Alisson at any price. Same with Trent Alexander-Arnold, we don't want to sell him either. So what I'm maybe looking to do is maybe either sign a new young goalkeeper who doesn't cost a lot of money, and I really like that on the top left corner you can see how many attackers, midfielders, defenders and goalkeepers we have, and we have 5 goalkeepers on our books, and that's just too many. And maybe I will just send some youth scouts out to England, Scotland, Ireland and scout goalkeepers, because I think the sooner we sign an elite youth academy goalkeeper the better. Alisson is our first choice goalkeeper, but I want to have a young up and coming youth academy goalkeeper, and I want to develop him as early as possible, so maybe in 2 or 3 seasons we could have a really a youth academy goalkeeper good enough to rival Alisson. So Nathaniel Phillips is a young player who needs some game time, so I will loan him out. And of course we will keep Matip, Van Dijk, Lovren and Joe Gomez as well, who can play right back and centre back. So we have 3 right backs basically, but Joe Gomez is more of a centre back to be honest. And I will keep Moreno as well, just to have a backup to Andrew Robertson, because if Robertson gets injured we need a good left back, and Moreno is certainly good. Henderson and Fabinho, our out and out defensive midfielders. Chirivella, I will loan him out. And Grujic, I will loan him out as well. In real life he is loaned out to Hertha Berlin, and Markovic, frankly, he needs to go. I'm putting him on the transfer list because Markovic almost went to Anderlecht. He turned down the move at the last minute. Curtis Jones is another player that I want to loan out, but otherwise I think we have a very healthy competition in midfield. And of course it's good news that Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain is not injured at the start of this career mode like he is in real life, so I'm happy for him. And we have the Ox, Wijnaldum, Lallana, Milner, Naby Keita, Fabinho, Henderson. We have so many awesome midfielders. Camacho, I can't loan him out right at the moment. Why? I'm not sure. Did he just join Liverpool? Maybe he just signed a new contract. And of course Ojo, who is out on loan at Stade de Reims in France. He needs to go out on loan just like Ryan Brewster. I'm not sure what to do with Dominic Solanke. I think I will loan him out as well. I will keep Origi and Sturridge as backup strikers. Maybe I will loan out Origi as well. Do we need Firmino, Sturridge and Origi in the squad? You know what? Mane doesn't have a good backup, and this is why I'm willing to sign another attacking player, Fekir or Leon Bailey or Pulisic or even Draxler or somebody of that ilk, because I think we need an out-and-out replacement for Mane, a backup player if you like. And we don't have any other left wingers in the club at the moment. Origi could play on the left wing, Shaqiri could play on the left wing, but I don't really want to play them there. I want to have one more attacking player just to beef up the attack. Firmino, Salah and Mane will be my starting players, of course, but I think I will need some more players. Oh boy, and we have straight away some problems, because Sturridge, Origi, Ojo, Milner, Moreno, Markovic, their contract is expiring at the end of the season, so I think I will try and extend their contracts straight away, because we don't want to lose any of them. I mean, I want to sell Markovic, and if I can't sell him in this summer transfer window, maybe I will extend his contract, because he's actually worth 6.5 million, and that's a decent amount of money, and we don't want to lose that. If he runs down his contract, we will lose them. We will lose that 6.5 million that we could get for him. But of course I'm hoping that somebody comes in for Markovic. That would be good for all parties. So the fixtures will be the same as in real life in the Premier League, and actually in the Champions League we start with a Paris Saint-Germain game as well, and I think we play Paris Saint-Germain at home, and then we play Napoli away, and then Dinamo Zagreb at home. So it's the same fixture list that Liverpool have in real life, which I really love. So at the moment we have a massive £94 million transfer budget, which is awesome, and also 250k weekly wage budget, which is also big. So we can actually sign 1 or 2 superstars. I think I might need a backup goalkeeper. I definitely need another forward player, somebody who can play on the wing, and as a number 10 as well, somebody like Fekir or Bailey or Pulisic or somebody, or Draxler, somebody like that. So recommend me players like that. And do we need another centre-back? I don't think so, because we have a Van Dijk, we have Lovren, we have Matip, we have Joe Gomez. So we have quite enough players in each and every position. And actually I don't have a lot of work to do, to be honest, because Jurgen Klopp beefed up the squad really well. If you take a look at the overall of the players, we have so many players, basically a starting 11 of players who are rated 81 or above, and even our substitutes are rated 80 or above. We have so many good players in the squad. And to be honest, the reason why I'm selling Mignolet and Karius is that even though Karius would be a good backup goalkeeper, in real life it looks like that he will be on loan at Besiktas for 2 years, and he has an option to sign for Besiktas at the end of his loan spell if he plays enough games, and he will play enough games, so he's 100% off. Mignolet is looking to be sold. He wants to go and play somewhere else regularly. So I think I want to keep this career mode realistic, somewhat realistic, and that's why I'm selling Karius and Mignolet. So I hope that you guys understand. But of course, I want to hear your opinion on the transfers. I want to hear what you guys want to see. And I really love this. I'm scrolling through the squad and nobody, not even one player, has a release clause in our team, and that would have made me worried that we might have to sell somebody if somebody pays the release clause. So first of all, I want to renew Sturridge's contract. He is one of my favorite players. He's only 28, and in real life he is definitely in Jurgen Klopp's plans. So let's start off at 115k weekly wages, and let's see. Okay, so he actually will sign a 4-year contract, and the reason why I'm delegating and not negotiating myself is this way, if you delegate an assistant manager to negotiate the contract, you don't have to pay a signing bonus, you don't have to pay a goal bonus or an appearance bonus or whatever they like, but of course you have to be very careful on what kind of wages you offer. Oh wow, I actually accidentally clicked on a negotiate myself. So this way we will see what is the disadvantage if you don't delegate somebody. And yeah, I don't want to release clause 4-year contract. And here it is. This is the negative thing. They are asking for a signing bonus, but the wages are a lot lower than his current wage. Can I make the wage even lower? Let's find out. Like, what if I make the wage 60k but give him just a 100k more signing bonus? Because I think in the 4-year period it is actually better. Oh wow, so he's putting in an appearance bonus as well of 5 games. You know what, let's edit that bonus and let's say it needs to be a 25 game appearance bonus, and then I'm willing to give you that. Okay, so actually we reduced Origi's wages by 14,000 pounds per week. We paid a little bit of a bonus, but this was in hindsight actually a lucky mistake on my part, because this way we actually got Origi to get a lot less wages wise. So I'm not sure if I can do this with other players. I don't really want to. So yeah, let's just delegate this time. And Ojo, 4-year contract, wages 17.5k, and I think that's fine. James Milner, one of my favorite players at Liverpool. I know he's 32 years old. His value will probably go down very soon, but I don't really want to sell him. I want to try him out, and he can play a left back, as you can see, and centre midfield. So his current wage is 100k. I don't really want to offer him like 140k weekly wages. Okay, so he's not getting a wage rise, but he's signing a 2-year contract instead of a 1-year. Markovic, I will not increase his wages or his contract. Let's see first whether he sells or not. And Moreno, I don't want to lose him. He's a very good backup left back, and his wage is 67k. So I think I will start out with 69k, and let's see. Okay, release clause 11.5 million. Let's accept it. Let's accept it. So Moreno's value is 8 million, but somebody could sign him for 11.5 million. Should I have negotiated with him? Maybe, but to be honest, if somebody pays 11.5 million for Moreno, then we can sign just a better, younger left back. So I'm not too bothered about Moreno's release clause. I would have preferred him not signing a release clause, but what can you do? I'm fine with that. And Bogdan, I'm definitely not increasing his contract because I want to sell him, and probably when he gets back from Hibernian, he will just leave on a free transfer. His value is 600k, so it's not like we will lose out on a lot of money, to be honest. And I really love the edit game plan feature this year, that you can actually assign a different formation with different player instructions and tactics to each and every scenario. So the normal will have your normal game plan, but if you go attacking, you can choose a different formation. If you go ultra attacking, you can choose, for example, the 4-2-4 formation, which is awesome. If you go defensive, again, you can choose maybe a 5 at the back formation. Ultra defensive, you can choose 5-4-1 formation, for example, and just put yourself back, so you can just do a park the bus tactics as well, which is really awesome. So these slight changes will make the career mode a lot more fun and a lot more enjoyable, and I'm really looking forward to it. And it's so good to see that finally Mohamed Salah is 3-star weak foot. At the start of FIFA 18 he was 2-star weak foot, which was a shame, but this year he has 3-star weak foot, and he is going to be an awesome striker or right winger to play with. He has 90 finishing at the start, and he's still quite a young player, 26 years old. He will get better, a lot better. Really looking forward to it. Firmino, 4-star. One of my favorite players at Liverpool. He's not the fastest, but he has lethal finishing, 87 finishing, so really looking forward to using him. Sadio Mane, 84 finishing, again absolutely blistering pace, 4-star. So Liverpool have one of the best attacks, and we have now a much better midfield because of Fabinho. He is now one of the best defensive midfielders at Liverpool. As you can see, he's short passing, and he has 91 penalty taking. So if you want to make it 100% sure that you score from penalties, just use Fabinho, because that penalty taking is just out of this world. He has 93 stamina as well. Absolutely brilliant player, 6'2", so he's quite strong as well, and I think he will be my first choice defensive midfielder. And instead of Henderson, we might play Wijnaldum and Naby Keita. Wijnaldum has been very impressive. Let's see, Naby Keita, I think the EA did him dirty with the 83 rating. They really should have increased his rating to higher, to more. He has 78 acceleration, only 60 sprint speed. Why? I don't recognize him to be that slow. 60 sprint speed, are you serious, EA? Wow, what is that? But his short passing is 88, his dribbling is 88, that's realistic, his ball control is 88, so he will be an awesome player to use, to pick the ball up with him and to just bump forward, wriggle past players, and he can play anywhere in midfield. As you can see, CM, CDM, Cam, and oh my goodness, let's see, Lovren and Van Dijk. At the moment, probably my best centre-back partnership, but I want to develop Gomez and Alexander-Arnold, so I will rotate the defenders from time to time, especially in the League Cup. I will give a lot of young players playing time. And Van Dijk, 75 sprint speed for a centre-back, that's really impressive. 84 marking, 6'4" player. And Robertson is now an 81 rated left-back at the start of career mode. So happy for him, and he's quite fast. And let's see, his crossing is 84. That's very realistic. Alexander-Arnold, he was like a 68 rated right back at the start of FIFA 18. Now he's 78 rated. What a player, absolutely brilliant. Really happy with how much he improved on FIFA and in real life. 83 crossing, so similarly good crossing as Robertson, and he is quite fast. 82 acceleration, 79 sprint speed, so very happy with him. And let's see, we have Lovren, we have Matip and Joe Gomez. Let's see who is the better center back, Lovren or Matip. They have similar stats. Matip has better reactions, but Lovren has more strength. Yeah, Lovren is a lot slower than Matip. Matip is 69 sprint speed, but their marking, you know, Matip has better marking, and let's see, their tackling, Lovren has better tackling. So I think Matip will be maybe my first choice centre back, and Alisson improved from an 80 to an 85 rated goalkeeper. What a player! 88 reflexes, 85 kicking, 81 handling, 82 diving, and 83 positioning. Every single stat is 81 or higher. As a goalkeeper, you can't ask for much more than that. And he's very, very tall. He's 6'3". That's almost 190 centimeters tall. Let's see Daniel Sturridge. Only 2-star weak foot. I think that's kind of realistic because Sturridge very rarely uses his right foot. 83 finishing, 82 shot power, really awesome. His pace, you know, he got a little bit slower, but still, that 78 sprint speed is pretty decent. I like it. Shaqiri, let's see, did they improve Shaqiri's finishing? It was like 67 or 69 or something like that on FIFA 18. Now it's 71 on FIFA 19. Still not the best, so Shaqiri will be a backup player. But can we improve his finishing by training him? Not sure I will do that. I will focus on young players more. 84 acceleration, 77 sprint speed. Speaking of the young players, we have quite a lot already. Phillips, Chirivella, Ojo, Brewster, Grujic, Camacho, Curtis Jones, Dominic Solanke, you know, Joe Gomez, Alexander-Arnold. So there are a lot of really, really awesome young players. And don't forget that we have a bunch of young players out on loan. Let's actually check out the squad and let's sort them by age. So we have Ben Woodburn out on loan, who has, you know, 3-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Camacho, 3-star fear, 3-star. Brewster also 3-star. Curtis Jones as well. And we have Arroyo, a new signing. He's on loan at Mallorca, I believe. That's the Mallorca badge. He's only 18 years old, 56 rated. And then we have Herbie Kane on loan. Shamal George, the goalkeeper. Taifuani is on loan at Ghent. Ejaria is on loan at Rangers, of course, just like Ryan Kent. And Ryan Kent has 5-star weak foot and 3-star skill moves. So I will definitely not sell these players. I will try to develop them. And let's see whether we can loan out the likes of Ojo as well. Alan and Harry Wilson also. And Alan has 4-star weak foot. He's on loan at Frankfurt. Harry Wilson is on loan at Derby County. He's the player of Frank Lampard. So it's going to be a really, really fascinating career mode and really awesome. Really looking forward to it. And let's see what kind of players can we train. First of all, let's train Dominic Solanke. I think what he needs to be better at is maybe his passing. As you can see, he has only 70 short passing, which is not very good. Ryan Brewster is another player that I want to train, and I think I will train his finishing. His sprint speed is already good, but let's train his finishing, his shot power, his long shots. So it's awesome that this year you can train the strength and the finishing of players. Let's see, Shai Ojo, what kind of shooting drill can we put up? 64 finishing only for Ojo, so I will train Ojo's finishing as well. And Rafael Camacho, who is a central attacking midfielder, I think I will train him as train his ball control, dribbling, agility and sprint speed, but I also want to train Camacho's finishing as well, because he is a cam, so it might come in handy if we can, you know, train his finishing. So yeah, let's do this adept attacking scenarios. This is also a very awesome training drill because it trains the shot power, the short passing, the finishing, the attacking position. So I really like the new training drills on FIFA 19 career mode. I think they are fantastic, and I'm really looking forward to this career mode season with you guys watching. I really hope that you guys will support this career mode by leaving a like, and thanks for watching guys. Stay awesome. See you later. Good night.